Опа, опа, опа-па. Так. В прошлый раз у меня не хватило сил просто. Опа, опа,
Ой-ой-ой.
опа-па. Так. Так. Все. В прошлый раз мне не хватило сил пройти волка. Но в этот раз уже точно допройдем, потому что один эпизод остался. Так, сейчас. Интересно, кто же убийца? Кто же? Опа. Так. Сейчас, секундочку, я поправлю микрофончик. И все. Тырым-тым-пам. Так. Последний эпизод. Волк-одиночка. Угу.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Ой, да. Тру или тра. Короче, мы не убили того челика. Но это все вообще еще повтор с первого-второго эпизода.
Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
Хе. Ну мы так-то не
We're not
уничтожили.
burning the
Ну да.
trees now.
Дерево-то мы оставили.
You're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
The rules are the rules. I don't get to make them, I just enforce them.
Bullshit.
Опа. Ну это еще конец третьего эпизода. Это я помню.
Bigby!
Да-да-да.
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Вот, мы с дядюшкой повстречались. Кста. Опа, Евгуния, привет, привет. Опять эта заставочка, которую нельзя пропустить. Я бы, наверное, еще прошел ходячих. Чисто потому, что мне интересно самому лично пройти. Именно от Telltale, не какие-нибудь там The Walking Dead, который шутер, по-моему, был, и был VR. Нет, мне хотелось бы именно реклама. Реклама, да никак, я пока забил. Что-то я не знаю. Я не готов 5000 отдавать кому-то на ютубе, чтобы меня прорекламировали. Я не знаю.
You must be tired.
Поэтому смотрю пока где что можно.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest.
Опа, ты что пистолет достал, молодой? Ну-ка, ну-ка положи на место.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
Да как я расслаблюсь, если тут челик пистолет достает, он меня напрягает, пожалуйста, уведите его нафиг из комнаты, пожалуйста.
Vivian makes a very nice,
Потом окупится, вот, наверное, поэтому
really a carpaccio,
я здесь
it's
по одной
lobster,
причине.
sirloin.
I'm here for one
Не факт, что это
reason.
все окупится,
It's not to eat
поэтому
your fucking food.
Really?
надо думать, надо смотреть. А мне так лень это все смотреть. Поэтому я с этим
What do you
затягиваю.
think you're doing?
He's gonna.
Mr. Wolf is our guest,
Бери
and I
пистолет.
have every intention of cooperating. So don't
Брал.
waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Во.
Well,
Спасибо.
Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here?
Зачем,
It
зачем?
would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
Так. Ты разрушаешь
You're
этот город.
destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Бизнес это риски.
Destroying this town? What on
Опаньки.
earth do you mean?
What the hell
Опаньки.
do you think I mean? Slavery, kidnapping, extortion, murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
О, 5 секунд. Это очень, товарищи, важный звонок. Ух, я дико извиняюсь. Но мне правда нужно было... Так, все работает? Почему у меня картинка появилась? Не понял. Или может меня просто залагал телефон. А, все окей. Вот. Все, продолжаем.
Call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take
Не
their
играй
shots
со
at
мной.
me.
Don't try to play me. It won't work.
I'm not trying to control you. I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you.
Кто это тогда сделал? А если я спрошу, он, наверное, соврет, но я скажу, что я знаю, будем блефовать. Хотя, вот я не до конца уверен, что кто это сделал.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen. But who do you think committed these crimes?
Блин, да он спросил. Ну,
Perhaps you've become somewhat unscrewed.
это был ты.
Don't give me this employee bullshit. I know it was you.
What must I say to convince you that I'm innocent, dear? It wasn't me. I have complete respect for you and your job, I really do, but I'm sorry. I simply can't divulge the transgressor.
Значит, тебя арестуем.
You really
За
shouldn't
сопротивление
worry yourself.
следствию, понял?
As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get
Меня
out?
уже здесь
I'm
достало,
already
мне вообще здесь
pissed
все
off.
останется от меня.
You don't want to make it worse.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Что? Что? В смысле?
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down now.
В смысле Джорджа? Почему он?
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking
И
belongs.
зачем ты это
Why'd you
сделал?
do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't
Да
I?
всех их, короче,
Your
запереть
protection has
в
limits. I
тюрьму.
think you far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood.
Зачем
like that.
You
разбираться?
fucking
Просто
asked me to
всех.
do this.
And
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill him.
blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued
Я
cooperation.
сберу вас
I
обоих.
think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this
Сам
shit?
педик.
You said you'd cover for us.
Вот, вот.
For minor infractions.
Офигенный просто
not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna
парирование.
sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him
Так.
out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you
Just
fuckers
get
are?
the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
Ой.
What are you saying? Yeah, what the fuck?
Так.
You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you? I told
Я
you.
все-таки
I'm running out
Личного
of
дядечку
patience,
хочу
crooked
забрать.
man. I don't have time to fuck
Джорджа
around
потом
here.
еще будет время забрать.
This could have gone so well.
А дядечка-то может улизнуть.
But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Опа. Опа. Здорово.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй. Здесь что происходит? Ну, нужно первого ударить, который поближе будет.
Take this.
Опаньки, это что такое?
You're done,
Портал.
Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Вот, давай его. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй. Тихо, 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 отстань от меня. Опа! Давай, давай. Что дальше, товарищ? Ладно, заберу Джорджа тогда. На. Ай, тихо. Да. Ну за ними быстрее, волчара, ну. Быстрее, 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 пока портал не закрылся.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit!
I know. I know.
Ну не, мать, давай нет. Я ж вас догоню, нет? Не догоню? О, догнал. Так. Блин, сломалась. Грустно. Так. А что за таймер идет? Так, нужно максимально эффективно все делать. Опа. 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 Куда? Все, мне не придется решать. Тихо, тихо, тихо. Опа. Я надеюсь, я все успею сделать. Я вроде не факапил пока ни один прыжок, ни один поворот, переворот. Ну-ка. Давай, давай, давай. Опа. Опа, прям на них, отлично. Я мог на дядечку. Это был дядечка, черт. Ладно. Я его сначала не увидел. Так, тихо, не падать. Тыкай, 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 тыкай. Давай, 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 давай. Да, блин. Я всех упустил, да? Прекрасно. Никого не поймал, отлично.
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Опа. Неужели я всех упущу? Ну все, понятно, они сюда пришли. Значит, я смогу хотя бы к ним пробраться. Давайте осмотрим, они все равно никуда не денутся. А он даже говорить ничего не будет, да? Типа кровь на кровь. Блин, а вот если Джорджи все равно помрет, то я ж мог просто пойти за дядечкой. Я просто не знал, какая у него машина.
Come on, we can't stay here.
Hang on, I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie?
Так, заходим.
Shit. Hello, Bigby.
Здорово.
I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want.
Да я понял
Of
уже.
course, you're too much of an idiot to see that.
Я так и
Or
хотел.
maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at
Вивиан,
him.
я
He's
тебя
dying.
арестую.
I'll arrest you too if I have to.
Go ahead. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So
are
it's
like-
all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck?
Надеюсь, мы еще успеем в этом эпизоде.
I did what I had
Последнем-то.
to.
На дядечку выйти.
You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. Cause it's not my fault.
ударять я его
The
не
Crooked Man
собираюсь.
gave the order.
Ты
He told me
ответственен.
to kill them. And then he
По факту.
fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know
Ну, я
what it's
думаю, его
like,
все равно
Bigby.
нужно
How
арестовать.
could you know?
Stop complaining and take responsibility for
что
what
делать-то?
you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
Ты имеешь в
Do
виду?
What are you talking about?
This is the original.
Чего?
The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing.
Да я уже
You
дошел до
remove
того,
hers,
что Леночка как
spell's
раз...
broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her?
Чтобы
The
Леночка
same
как
thing
раз
that happened to
делался.
Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You
Это
can't
были твои
fucking blame
ленточки.
me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now?
Да
Why I
я и
couldn't
до этого
just-
понимал, но... Я ошибся
You
машиной,
still think it's
товарищ.
so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the
мы найдем
fucking
другой
day.
We'll
способ.
find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the
Don't
witches
talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't
Я сказал, что не сделаю этого.
gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
Опа, ты что делаешь, мать?
Don't.
Ля.
No! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that,
Ой,
Vivian?
пиздец, что за...
Vivian!
Я такой,
Damn
нет.
it.
Ну надо за дядюшкой идти, что поделать?
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh.
У меня ОБС дурит. Он отключается, потом переподключается.
Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him.
Хотя с интернетом все окей должно быть.
Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us.
Не волнуйся о нем.
Don't worry about the crooked man.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks.
Опа.
He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now?
Да не хочу тебя прикончить.
Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna
Нет,
do,
я не
right?
собираюсь ему больно делать.
Not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
Ну,
I know
лучше...
what I did.
Ну, я думаю,
Let's
лучше
not
убить,
draw this
чтоб
out.
не мучился, так сказать.
All right, Georgie.
Да, положить конец страданиям Джорджа. Ой. Пиздец. Ну все, побежали за дедушкой на завод. Да. Поехали он на машине. Да. Как же много сказаний померло, да. Так. Лимузин.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Давай побыстрее ходите, пожалуйста. Может, в этом углу что есть? Нет. Ну ладно, что ж, дверь войти.
Of course.
Так. Фига он двери открывает, конечно. Так. идти. А может здесь еще что есть? О, посылки.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Так, пойдем дальше. Завод. Угу.
Bigby Wolf.
Опять она.
The big bad wolf.
Доска.
You used to be something.
Так не все знали, что ли? Следили, да? Фотографии делали. Да.
They used to fear you.
Так, вот, пройди, пожалуйста.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Колесо. Ой, это как раз колесо для пыток, да? То самое, понятно. Так, зайдем сюда. Верстак. Опа, пули серебряные тут отливают, все понятно.
The big bad wolf.
Это как так, мать?
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished.
Ой, лишь бы не серебряные пули мне в лицо, пожалуйста.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Ударьте, чё?
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Ой, что-то она дикая какая-то. Так, на. Опять пропала. Здесь даже зеркальных поверхностей нет. Конечно, за спиной сейчас появится. Нет? Опа. Или она типа быстрая, капец. Вот сюда пойду. О, узкие места всякие. Оп. Оп. Давай, раз. Опаньки, не успел. Ну, проходи дальше. Я готов. Да, в смысле? Опа, готов. Опа, готов. Тихо.
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Ой, какая страшная мать-то, а. Ух, стрёмная какая. Да что ж творит? Да, я сейчас опять ударю. А, ну понимаю. Ладно, лучше уж ударять. Опа. Так, тыкаем. Ну давай, 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 давай. Так. Опять где-то бегает. А, нет, вот она идет. Конечно, стрёмная. Их две, их много. Ужас какой. Опа. Да в смысле? Опа. Раз. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Мне кажется, я со всеми не справлюсь. А потом дядюшку нужно. Да. Опаньки. Уйди. Уйди со спины моей. Да. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Тихо-тихо-тихо. Мне кажется, сейчас какая-нибудь снежка придет на помощь, так сказать. Опа. Фига я волчара. Вот так вот. Фига я волчара, офигеть. Огромный. Ой-ой-ой. Это все ее копии. Опа. Так, тихо. Да, это тоже ее копия. Что ж такое? Где она? Кто из них настоящая Мэри? Так, 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 так. Опа, сдул. Нормально. Вот это он дышит. Ой, шо у нее? Ага. Так, тихо. Опа. Так. Так, она настоящая тоже в стекло превращается? Или как? Одевайся давай. Так, здорово. Ну вот, я пришел за тобой.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun
Опаньки.
holds 6 rounds of I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
You
plan to do what she says, don't you?
Промолчу.
You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that?
Ну давай.
We'll have a trial.
Ладно, зачем
Are
тебе
we
это?
clear?
The whole town will be
Я, в
calling
принципе,
for your
согласен с ним.
execution.
Можно его провести, и в
want me to bring you
администрации он
back
уж
there?
точно никуда
Why
не
don't you
денется.
let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
А кто ты тогда?
You're not a killer? Then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another
Ну всё,
word
давай
until
отвезем
I'm
его, ну.
brought before the community.
Давай, Бигби. Успокойся.
And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable
Да-да-да.
town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about
Ради чего я
here?
это всё
Where
делаю?
this case is concerned, I mean. Do you want the truth,
Ради
or do you just want to
правосудия.
be a hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it.
Ну уже не 2 человека, уже кучу людей перебили.
Georgie.
Джорджи умер.
He's
Вивиан.
dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going?
Ладно,
All
пошли.
right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey!
Пошли.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want
Ладно,
to keep
наденем
you
наручники.
around.
You're
Не
under
буду руки
arrest.
распускать.
You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Ну в смысле пощадить? Я хотел,
Your
чтобы он предстал перед
punishment will
судом.
follow.
Так.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure
Мы
he's
должны
coming?
сделать. Ты что,
Yes, you'll
смеешься?
have an opportunity to.
Да мне говорили без субтитров.
He's back.
The crooked man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Реально
Are you
уебан.
okay? It's been hours.
Все в
We were worried
порядке.
you'd run into some trouble. At the crooked man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do
you?
you have to say for
Where the
Опа.
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girl.
think you have the
Накинулись
right
на
to
него.
just do this to people? You're a fucking crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone? Can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The crooked man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt
Ты
you,
отдал
Miss White.
приказ.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten
Он
scoundrel
помер
now?
чуть-чуть.
Is he still out there?
I sincerely
Я
hope
убил
not.
его.
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That doesn't
need for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
If you'd wait
Да,
a
ей
moment.
закончить.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of
Они не будут
magical
мешать.
artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're in
Ну пусть он
It's
выскажется,
obvious.
я думаю.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make
Так.
something of this town, we have to
Что же,
start doing
интересно, он
things
свою
correctly. No
защиту
more
скажет.
snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Так. А зачем наручники для
This
этого
is
с него снимать?
ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with
This is fucking bullshit.
Я говорил не
Been a
это
bit of a
вообще.
powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Я бы не назвал это помощью.
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter, and I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man.
Я думаю,
Just to save someone.
тебя
What's he talking
хватит.
about?
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece? Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Не переводи на нас.
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
Опа, переубедил
You were
бабку.
gonna burn her tree?
Не пытайся нами манипулировать. Снежка не
Don't
виновата.
blame
Снежка не
Snow, she had
виновата.
her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too
Опа.
soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man. We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you.
Так.
And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one
Мы
can.
стараемся защитить
But I
вас.
can promise to always have your best interests at
Мы
heart.
будем стараться.
Did with her?
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better
Так.
life. You would go to him for help. And he would take that weakness and add it
Он
to his
забрал у нас
strength.
Веру и
He
Лили.
took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
О, к нам
You're all
народ
still
переходит.
afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is
Ура, ура,
over.
ура, к нам люди
And
приходят.
those girls will have their
И вот только
justice.
бабка эта. Даже бабка к нам пришла. Ха. Фу. Фу, лох. Лох скрюченный, понял? Ничего не мой. Ха. Все, давай в канаву его.
Very good.
В парашу
The
давай
sentiment is
закончим его.
surely
Ну.
appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded.
Да шо ты, все, все, кидаем его. Не слушаем его, просто связываем
Georgie was
и
working for
кидаем.
you. Bigby got a
A
confession that...
confession that nobody heard. Now,
И
I'm no
кидаем,
barrister,
значится,
but I think such a statement
в
would
ведьмин
prove
колодец.
that if Bigby weren't the
Он
only
меня
one to
перебивает
whom
этот
Georgie
скрюченный
spoke, especially
урод.
given Bigby's history.
What are you talking
Что?
about?
Snow?
Ты не
You won't be
отболтаешься от
able to
нас.
talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
В смысле нет улик?
Maybe,
Есть улики.
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't
Да
feel
правы
right
мы,
how
да
we're
ш...
doing
Ой,
this.
бля.
I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that
Так.
I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Да, ты ответственен.
Yes, you're responsible.
Он
If
выкручивается,
I'm to blame for Georgie's
он
mistakes, shouldn't Miss White
переначивает
handle
предложения
Bigby's
так, чтобы они
actions as
звучали,
well?
будто он
Like
невиновен.
what?
How about the way he
То есть
treated the poor
предложение,
woman who was in
я даже на
your
паузу
custody?
поставлю.
He was
То есть предложение было изначально, что он дал приказ Джорджа убить, значит, Веру или Лили, я что-то уже подзабыл. Вот, Веру. И Лили. Короче, убить. А тут он говорит, что вот, вы так, что это просто ужасно работает. Ага. Манипулятор.
beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think he was dead? It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we
Успокойтесь,
deal with
товарищи.
you. Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to me.
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us
Да
has
кого
been
я видел
with you?
лабораторию, ты
Who filled
контролишь
your
все.
lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
Что от меня-то за что? Зачем защищать?
Bigby, Miss White.
О. Здорово.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
Пусть рассказывает, а то этот
I'd like
сейчас
to-
опять
I
урод.
need to say something.
We're
Говори, говори.
middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up.
Реально,
You
заткнись.
enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body.
Опа.
Did you kill her? Did he?
Она ленточку
Sheriff,
сняла.
this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
А, она хотела освободить вас.
Here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Narissa! My name is Narissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Fate and
Опа.
Lily.
That's a lie.
I
О,
was in the
Евгения
goddamn
вернулась, здорово.
room when he did.
Блять, мне кто-нибудь объяснит, что у меня с ОБС? Почему он переподключается? Все, у него какие-то проблемы. Уже раза 3 такое было.
Did you now?
Looks like we
Вот,
found
да,
one.
Евгений вернулся, волшебные слова, обрывающие стрим.
Good enough for me.
Ну все, давайте.
Me too.
Кидаем его в
that's
ведьмин
it,
колодец.
Calm down the witching.
Ура, во,
No,
во,
that's too
Мистиканта
fucking easy
послушай.
for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves.
В
You're all
смысле?
rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to
У тебя тоже
latch
так
onto whatever
позапрошлый
will
стрим
keep your
было?
miserable
Да
lives.
это все коронавирус.
This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take two
Да
people's
всё,
lives
всё,
away and now you
успокойся.
want mercy?
Заканчивай.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Нифига ты не оправдался, все.
Now for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking
Да,
about?
бабка,
He's guilty.
успокойся.
I know that, but we don't have to
В
kill him.
смысле он не
We can
виновен? Он
imprison
виновен,
him,
бабка,
lock him up
успокойся.
forever, somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
У нас негде его
How
запереть.
can we be
Мать,
sure he
давай.
won't escape?
I can help.
Скинем
We'll
просто.
use magic. I
That's not
assure
good
you.
enough.
There
Да,
will be more.
да давайте
Isn't
скинем
that
просто, а?
stubborn?
Ну
Blood
что ж
sugar
we
ты-
get rid of
Ой,
him.
базар,
We
базар.
can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen
Ты просто в
up.
конце концов забил и закончил стрим.
Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable
Ну,
punishment. So I
не
think
знаю, я не
we...
собираюсь, здесь уже чуть-чуть осталось.
Someone needs
Потому
to
что я
make a
обещал
decision.
пройти.
Who?
Снежка должна решать, я думаю, она
Look,
главная все-таки.
Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be the deputy
Потому что
mayor.
Крейна нет, и
Not
все,
the deputy
Снежка
mayor
теперь.
yet.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Я должен быть судьей.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Интересно, а сколько у тебя так отключался
Are you sure?
ОБС, что тебя
This
прям
isn't
задолбало?
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Что, я
Okay,
буду решать?
Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
А,
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Так.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Ну, я думаю,
Teach him a
сбросить
fucking
его в
lesson.
колодец ведьмин.
He has
Отрывать
to
ему
die.
голову
Lock
слишком
him
жестоко,
away.
запирать его
Get rid of
ненадежно.
Everyone,
А ведьмин колодец такая альтернативная тюрьма, что ли. О, паньки, тихо, тихо, мужик, тихо. Ну-ка. Я скидываю его, да? А, нет, я его ударил.
There you are.
Что?
I hope you all remember this.
А я чё, мог его не ударять?
Think of me when you try to sleep. You're going to miss me.
Все, падай давай.
No, I won't.
Опа! Ура! Да в смысле голову? Нет, это слишком жестоко. Это слишком жестоко хотя бы потому, что... Ну... И так много здесь оторванных голов было, и горожане бы запомнили, что мы оторвали голову этому мужику, и потом боялись бы. Это не то. Лучше уж бросать в один колодец. Все-таки своеобразная тюрьма, из которой не выбраться вообще. Так. Роскошные апартаменты Вудлендс. Ух. Понятно, все, Евгония, это очень жестокое. Оторвать, ну да, ну да. Так.
Hey, Sheriff.
Здорово. Ты кто вообще?
You gonna come see the
О,
truck
это
off?
ж этот.
We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
А чё, все-таки мы
Okay.
отправляем их, да?
Great.
На ферму товарищей наших. Грустно. Побриться кому? Ему?
This fucking
Да нормально,
ride.
ему идет. Ха, опять очередь обхожу. О, Джек. Да тут все товарищи. Здравствуйте, здравствуйте. О,
Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
давай. Все в порядке?
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Окей, окей.
Good morning, Miss White.
Ну, нормально, просто щетина такая у Бигби. Если он побреется, он помолодеет лет на 35 тысяч. Поэтому... Так, мы сейчас должны отдать ключи уборщику, Мухолову. Если мы его догоним вообще. Так. О! Все, отправляются товарищи на ферму.
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit!
А, жаб рофельный.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Ну ладно, у каждого свое мнение.
Morning, Sheriff.
Типа, кому-то нравятся побритые люди, кому-то не побритые, кому-то просто... Так. Я сожалею об
Just
этом.
go grab that, would you?
Ой, жаб злой
Sorry
такой.
about all this. I know this isn't an
Вредный.
ideal situation here.
Я недавно наткнулся на ВК на тест «Какая ты жаба».
Come on, Colin.
Я, короче, был вредной жабой.
I'm walking, all right?
Я
Calm
серьезно.
down.
Это было забавно.
Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
Опа! Ти-Джей мне
You
сейчас
know, he
что-то
was up
хочет дать.
crying all
Ну-ка.
night, poor kid.
Он плакал всю ночь.
Can
Блин,
you
я
give
думал...
this to Miss White, please?
Короче, на паузу. Я-то думал, что на ферму мы отправим товарищей, пока не раскроем дело, а мы в итоге их навсегда на ферму отправляем. Как-то это не очень хорошо. Типа, зачем так? Я не ожидал, что вот так все будет.
Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could
Да,
bring it to
конечно,
her.
передам.
Sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
А, вот же это, да, жучочек.
It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, cause when they're little, they have these pouches
Он милый.
that
И, блин, надо было
squirt
сказать,
juice at
ей
you if you
понравится, ну
touch
ладно.
'em.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
О, вон этот
That's everybody.
свин. Я забыл, как его. Кольм.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in
Огры.
their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Там будет
We don't have a
безопаснее.
choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there.
А выглядело как обручальное кольцо в коробке. Да, такой маленький диджей прилагает Снежке замуж.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the
За
mother
него.
seeing it. It'll be nice.
Да. Блин, как грустно, но я ж не хотел их на ферму
Won't
вот
be
так
so
отправлять после
Have
всего.
you
Я
been there
хотел
before?
No.
до того, как они... До того, как
Some of
выяснится
the
все.
animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Ну-ка. Колин. Вот, Колин его зовут. Не Кольм, а Колин. Это специально? Что специально? Коробка, типа, как от кольца? Нет. Я не... Просто... Прости, Колин.
I'm sorry, Colin.
Просто... Ну, такая коробочка, я не знаю.
You got another one of those?
Да,
How
да,
about a smoke
да,
for the road?
на пачку.
Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby? I guess I'll see you around.
Да-да, увидимся.
Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even
Что?
can.
Не хотел? Да я не хотел. Я попробую.
I'll try.
Yeah, me too.
Я не хотел.
Saying goodbye?
Понимаете? О! Нариса. Ой, как? Я забыл ее имя. Нариса же. Нет?
Hi.
Здорово.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am.
Привычка, да, мать?
It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able
А я возьму
Let
сниму.
me help you.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my
Отправил
own.
ребят в карантин. Да в какой карантин? Это
Listen,
не карантин, это ферма.
I came here because I have to tell you something.
Ферма из-за того, что они не закупали чары. И они вот
It's
на
about
животных
what
похожи, а
happened
не
to
на
Faith
людей.
and Lily.
Вот у меня
Not
главный
sure where to
герой, он хоть и волчара, но он на человека похож, из-за того, что чары
Faith,
принимает.
Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies.
Опа.
If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how
Понимаю.
they
А
kept
что
us
ты
quiet in
сделала?
that place.
Narissa, what did you do?
Нариса.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I
Побег.
told him everything.
А она кто?
And I
Она
begged for mercy
работала
for all of
в
us.
стрип-клубе
I didn't want anyone to die over a
стриптизершей,
picture.
гей, проституткой. А по сказкам она... Ты видела своих подруг?
You sold them out.
А по
No.
сказкам она, по-моему, это,
Yes.
русалочка.
Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the
Русалочка
Crooked
она,
Man.
русалочка.
But then...
Ариэль, типа.
Oh, God.
На Сигу.
Here.
Thank you.
Спасибо, да, она такая, спасибо, что убиваешь мое здоровье, да. Нет, что. Ну,
I
на
don't know what
здоровье, так
happened,
сказать.
But that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed.
Я не знаю, кто
He
такой
had to make an
Джорджи
example
по
of
сказкам,
us.
потому что
We
здесь
had
же все
committed
сказания.
treason.
Там
And while the two of
Белоснежка,
us
Красавица,
were sitting
Чудовище.
there, as he was
Синяя
telling me
борода.
this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch
И
while
Вера, кстати, я
Georgie...
не понял, кто. Вера?
So
А, нет,
Georgie
Вера
told you all
объяснялась,
this?
ладно, я
Not
вспомнил.
the
Вера
Crooked
объяснялась,
Man?
это дочь
At
короля
the
одного.
well, you
I
said,
know what I said.
but it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't
Ну,
the
что
whole
сделано,
truth?
то
I
сделано.
guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... That night, after Faith, I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do.
Так.
I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Опа, серьезно?
You?
I walked her over here,
А почему?
and I left her.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
А, так она...
So you-
Да, точно, аж не может
you
ничего сказать из-за
started
этой
all
гребаной
this.
ленточки.
I just pointed you in the right
И
direction.
просто
People like
принесла
us get
голову.
forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just
Понимаю.
fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
Но этого больше не
It's
произойдет.
going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other.
Ой-ой-ой, я не знаю, к чему мы
I
пришли.
don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town.
Опа,
Because
комплиментики
you brought the
полетели.
crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep.
Я
because I
совершил
knew-
много ошибок.
Been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Мгм. Так мы к Снежке сейчас пойдем, интересно? Или на этом игра закончится?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call
Uh-huh.
me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Ну ладно, давайте пойдем за ней. Я не знаю для чего, что он хочет.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
К Снежке мы так и не дошли, да? Так, 68% убили Джорджи, как и я. 89% перевели живым дядечку, 38%. Что? Кинули в этот самый, в ведьмин колодец. 98% решили отдать подарочек Ти-Джея, и 29% игроков сказали, что я сделал много ошибок. Блин, игра супер классная. Я надеюсь, что... Почему у нее под дождем хвост не отрастет? Вот так вот. Ой, здесь статистика еще. Чудовище. Вы соврали ему, что видели красавицу на улице. Красавица. Вы впечатлили ее своими навыками детектива. Синяя борода. Вы использовали похожие методы при допросе. Мясник. Вы обещали ему защиту в администрации. Колин. Вы дали ему выпить, но вы отправили его на ферму. Значит, ой, дальше те, кто помер, что ли, остаются. Ладно, скрюченный дядечка. Вы бросили его в ведьмин колодец. Вы бросили его в ведьмин колодец. Классно, два повторяющихся. Вера. Вы дали денег после драки с дровосеком. Джорджи, вы прикончили его на месте. Гринлиф, вы приняли ее на работу. Грен выпил с ним. Холли, притворились с дровосеком. Джек, договорились. Предъявили его Снежке за кражу. Да, обманул. Ха-ха. Нериса. Дали ей покурить. Пытались снять ленточку. Пытались снять ленточку в последней беседе. Да, я все пытался, но она не давалась. Снежка. Взяли ее с собой в бар. Показали фотографию Крейна. Обещали привезти скрюченного дядечку живым. А я обещал... Я даже не помню, чтобы я ей обещал скрюченного дядечку живым привезти. Но в итоге я привел. Ну ладно. Крошка Тим, вы решили его подождать. Ти-Джей, вы приняли его жука и обещали передать его Снежке, и Дровосек, вы решили его арестовать в баре. Наверное, Дровосека я зря, короче, как-то на него сначала гнал. Нормальный паренечек оказался. Блин, игра супер крутая, мне очень понравилась. Комиксы? Блин, комиксы, прикольно. Комиксы, это прикольно. Говорят, что году дальше я не знаю, что будем проходить и когда, потому что я не знаю. В общем, до встречи, друзья. Подписывайтесь, Лукас, и ставьте, так сказать, комментарии, пишите. Всем пока. Что? Плюс у тебя минус стрим? А, нет. Ну вот у меня переключается, да, он. Вот, все, давайте, всем пакета.